Judge, we pulled this off the trial docket because it was Mr. Eckhart's case up until a few weeks ago. And we had been discussing with Ms. Gasper some options for resolving the case.
And how's that going?
We talked earlier this week, and then I've been in trial, and I don't think we got a resolution yet. But we want to. We want to. Yeah, it was weird. It seemed like this could.
They all look alike.
They all look alike. They do make a lot of sense. But in part,
What do you want to do today?
I guess I'm going to ask maybe for a review in 3 weeks or something so that we can continue our discussions.
2 weeks good enough for everybody?
My only issue is I'm going to be out of town on that Friday. I could have that third week that week.
All right. Is that good?
That's fine.
Okay. We said 3 weeks at your request of the parties. Thank you.
Thank you, judges.
So also we're going to Francisco Torres.
That'll be faster than most if you want to do that.
Francisco Torres first. Let's do Mr. Torres.
I'm going to speak with Mr. Laird on it. We may have it worked out, but I'm not
Today?
check and see. If we'd have a week or two, Your Honor, just to go through it.
2 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks. I'm still gone that 2.
Oh, that's right.
3
That's
weeks.
right.
Yeah.
Well, you can do it next week. You know what?
I think I'll do that Friday as well.
More than not doing this. Hey, what do we, next week, that's just short. So, what do you have through Wednesday?
Yes.
Wednesday. So we're.
I think it's Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We'll have some by then, whether or not we're okay.
Okay, all right, back on the record on, Francisco Torres when?
Wednesday of next week.
Wednesday of next week?
Yes,
Good, okay, please get a resetting, thank you. Daniel Harvey, please.
You had.
I got a bunch of people here in the crowd.
You had an ex parte with, Gonzalo Alvarado.
Yeah. I read that wrong, but-
It's a hearing, it's asking for ex parte assistance.
All right, cases. 24 CR 1041, obstruction of retaliation, and 24 CR 1818. State jail felony will be legal possession of a controlled substance. No priors. And go ahead.
So Judge,
You're moving, I think.
well,
No, actually, the court's the movement. You set conditions of his bond on November 11th, ordering, he was in custody with a no bond. You set his bond at 50,000 with a drug patch, GPS device, home confinement. You gave him exceptions for work, seeing his attorney, and medical needs.
Okay. I think that was on September.
September 11th. And then
You know,
you got an email.
you know,
Yes, sir.
hold up. Do you know you said November?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
he's been waiting.
We all looked at each other, but we let you
keep going.
Okay.
we let you go for it just to see
I
how
appreciate
down
it.
that road you were going to
Appreciate
take. But nonetheless,
September 11th.
today is what?
Judge, in the wake of that, Mr. Ham and I were notified that a Beaumont police officer has reached out to the court and suggested that Mr. Harvey was not in compliance with his GPS device. I have since had a very, very stern conversation with him about the terms and parameters of his bond and how the GPS device works and how he needs to comply with it. And that as a practical matter, Judge, I went back and reviewed the transcript and the court told him not to be ambling about and told him to be at home or work for his lawyer's office or medical appointments, things of that nature. But didn't specify home confinement. Mr. Harvey did not get any kind of written bond conditions when he bonded out. But I have now told him very thoroughly that that is exactly what that means, that he is supposed to be at home other than being at work or being in my office or in court or medical appointments.
Make copies for everybody.
for this. This is the order that, the memorandum that was entered on 9/11. Was it 9/11?
It was, Judge.
He was providing a copy of that.
No, but I articulated them on the record at the time.
I don't know.
But it's like we always do. We make memos and
Sure.
try to get them out to people, but it's on the record. Well, for folks to see and be aware of.
I filed a written objection relating to the obtaining of this evidence because I have a very
Obtaining of the what evidence? What are you talking?
a police officer being able to log in and just see where he is into some system and just tap into the GPS system and track his whereabouts whenever he wants to. And as it turns out, it's the police officer who is the complainant in the retaliation case, which I have a real problem with.
So what are you asking?
I'm asking for the court to disregard that information and evidence. It hadn't even been presented yet, but to disregard any information and evidence that was obtained solely through.
All I want is, right now, all I want is to get the conditions of bond done before something bad happens on my watch.
Right.
That's all.
We-
Somebody, because shame on someone else, not me.
I agree.
Yeah. And there's another one for. Here. And, yeah, people are keeping an eye on it. There's no reason they shouldn't be. And if I'm alerted to a condition of bond, any citizen, anybody, help me police my job because I'm not out watching everybody. I can't do that. Is there anything about those bond conditions we set that you didn't understand? I'm talking to you. Is there anything about those bond conditions I said that you are confused over?
It was good.
What do you say?
He said it was a couple things, but Judge, we clarified them now. He's not confused anymore. I have talked to him. He's not confused anymore. And I think he understands
Yeah.
exactly how.
I
he's supposed
expect
to
the
go.
order, the court's orders to be followed or else somebody gets in trouble. It's a court order. You have lost some of your freedoms. That's just what happens when you're charged with a crime sometimes.
Yes, sir.
And what this court can do is, if I'm not satisfied with what you're doing, I can revoke your bond and you can sit it out in jail until we can get this thing disposed of. Which happens from time to time.
I'll remind the court that this was at a no bond status before he left, and I agree with Officer Jackson that all this conduct that was brought to the court's attention is the fact that this young man is not taking any of this seriously at all. One of the conditions that, I mean, when he left the courtroom, it was really clear that what his lawyer advocated for him was that he'd be allowed to take care of work, see his attorney, and take care of his medical needs. And instead, 2 days later, he spends 3 hours wandering around one of the local parks. There's nothing about that that can be argued is in any fashion whatsoever associated with those terms. And he does that right on the eve, right after you instruct him not to do that. And this, saying I didn't have this memorandum, I mean, that's an interesting legal argument, but the fact is he stood right where he's standing right there and didn't understand what you told him. How are we going to have any guarantees going to understand this? His lawyer might, but that sure doesn't connotate to the defendant.
Okay, there's a motion to revoke probation in a misdemeanor court?
Yes,
Is
sir.
that right?
Yes, sir. I brought that up whenever, because I was pointing out to the court that he can't seem to follow rules.
All right, these are also over a year old.
Yes,
What are
sir.
we doing?
It's on the trial docket right now for a date in December.
Okay. We're going on the 3rd-degree felony, I guess.
Probably, Judge, just because it carries more weight.
Well, that's what normally is done, but I just.
It's gonna turn on where I'm at with evidence and all as far as.
Okay, get ready for trial then.
Yes, sir.
You got my attention, which you don't want.
It's not, we post all of it.
Okay, how do we want to do this?
Judge, before we get started, I've been informed that the mother of the complaining witness is in the courtroom as well. She's not the listed complaining witness, however, she is the mother of the child. We'd ask that if this is an ex parte hearing, that she be asked.
What is it? Is it on this file, on this motion?
Yes, Your Honor, there's additional exhibits. One that what I wasn't not able to file because it's a JPEG, it's an image, is the monthly breakdown of how much he makes versus how much his monthly expenses are.
Good, if you'll give us a minute to get out. So, don't you do the ex parte hearing?
Okay. What we'll do is clear the courtroom. Thank you for this hearing. Thank you.
The parents are here, but we can send this to outside unless you want to speak with them for confirmation of any of the statements that are made.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes. Everybody can stay out. Yeah, everybody.
Y'all can go outside. If the court needs you, they'll call you back.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, this is an ex parte matter. The court will go mute.